Good morning. It is January 11th and it is right before 6 o'clock. I am currently in the Grandestino Tower gym. Last night when me and mom got back to the room, Meredith was asleep, so I didn't want to be like loud and wake her up or anything. But we just got ready for bed and went to bed because obviously today is an early morning. We're going to Animal Kingdom today, so it's our earliest morning. They're opening their earliest at 8 a.m. So we're gonna hopefully be out of here in about an hour. I wanted to show you really quickly the gym because that's one thing over the last couple of trips I've gone on. I've had a really hard time finding like a comprehensive look at what the gym is like. So I thought I'd show you. This is pretty small. There is another gym at the other side of Coronado Springs in the other like main building. I also think they might have taken some things out maybe for COVID. I'm not really sure. It looks kind of sparse, but it also might just be, it's a smaller gym. So I'm going to show you around really quickly and then head upstairs. All right, so when you walk in, it has a sign telling you have to wear like a mask and all. It also has this, which is pretty nice. It's not like it doesn't have like a water fountain, but it's got water cups and then this water dispenser. It also has like a cooler if you wanted to, I guess, keep a water bottle cool. I don't know. I feel like you'd want that with you, but maybe not. And it has towels and whatnot, a place to put your dirty towels. Of course, hand sanitizer right now. I'm sure they always have that though. It has a, what is this called? A Stairmaster or whatever. I don't know what anything's called, to be quite honest, so you can look and maybe you know. I don't know if this is what is putting out scent or I don't know. It looks like some kind of air purifier. It smells so good in here. Like, not just like a clean gym, but it like actually smells good. So I don't know if that's what it is or what. A couple of ellipticals, 4 treadmills, and these are like nice treadmills and nice machines. It also has a rower. However, I went to go try this and I could not get it to turn on, and that might just be me like technologically challenged, but I couldn't figure it out. It's like a touch screen, and when I touched it like 8,000 times, it did nothing. I also found this interesting. It has all these like conversions for medicine balls and kettlebells, but there are no medicine balls or kettlebells in here. It looks like they would be like in this little area over here. And it has a do not drop weights, but alas, there are none. There's a couple different bikes. I don't know what the difference between these are, but there's this like sitting bike and then like the more traditional cycling bike. Both are really nice. Hopefully I'll be able to use this one. It's not like a Peloton brand, but it has like, obviously it's saying it has like group classes and whatnot. It has 3 like weight machines, leg press, whatever this thing is, and then this like multi-function one. So kind of an odd assortment, but it works. And it has 1 bench and some dumbbells. So like it will do. It's not huge and it doesn't have like everything in the world, but it's decent for a vacation. And there is another gym that I believe is bigger, so maybe I'll check that one out too while I'm here. Who knows? Good morning from the Coronado Springs bus stop. We are waiting to go to Animal Kingdom. That opens at 8, and it is, what time is it? 6:54. Nobody is out here, which either means we're early or a bus just came and picked people up. I'm not sure which of those it is. Our plan when we get to Animal Kingdom is to head straight to Pandora and do Flight of Passage, like rope drop that, and probably Navi or river journey, and then go from there. It's really quiet though. Not sure what's going on. So we are not actually in Animal Kingdom. We were walking up. We've gone through temp check and security, and we were literally the first people, like to the point where the lady was like, I'm not sure if we're doing temp checks yet, and then she was like, oh, yep, we are, come on through. They still have Christmas decorations up as far as trees, and they had like wreaths on the bus stops, but this is wild. It is like just after 7 o'clock and we are the literal first people through. And we're in! Like, they let us in right away. It's only like 7, not even 15, I don't think. That's pretty cool. Yeah. I don't think they're gonna let us on any like rides or anything right now, but we can meander our way to Pandora and look at the animals in like the Oasis section while we go over there. They said they're gonna do this like every time I turn on the camera, so that's gonna be that. So it's right at 8:30. I'm sitting outside of Creature Comforts waiting on Mom and Meredith. Creature Comforts is like the Starbucks at Animal Kingdom. And they have pretty much everything a normal Starbucks would have, but then they also have a couple extra like baked goods. I considered getting something, but they didn't have, the only thing that they had that looked different than a normal Starbucks that I kind of wanted was a cheetah brownie. And it's only 8:30, so I thought that might be a little bit early for that. We did both of the rides in Pandora, so Flight of Passage, which is great as always, and then Navi River Journey. We were off both of those by like 8:20ish. Navi River Journey, they started loading us at like 8:10. There's a little bit of a delay there. Like, we were the 4th group in line, and they didn't start like moving the line until 8:10, but that's fine. I mean, it's still really early. And then Flight of Passage, they started moving at like 8:30ish. So we were off both of those pretty early, and then went and looked at the otters, which were super cute, and now we're at Starbucks. And then I think we're gonna head to Africa to maybe do the safari while it's still cool, and hopefully we'll see some animals that are active.
Okay, so fittingly enough, group of giraffes to call the tower makes sense. So you've got 2 babies right there to the left, and then you've got some young ones here. They're not babies, you can kind of see the difference in the height. When a baby giraffe is born, they're around 5 to 6 feet tall. Then they get up to that adult height around 18 to 20 feet. Making them one of the tallest living land animals. Stare at trucks and then lick trucks. And then I have to do a lot of paperwork. So as they're just still in the way. As I was saying, remember how I kind of said like your eye level right is now is around 6 to 7 feet off the ground? You can see they're just above our eye level. And just being very difficult. So we're getting retribution. Thankfully, with the help of conservation.
Hello, it is 10:15 and we are headed into Dinoland. I think we're gonna go do Dinosaur. We just got off of Expedition Everest. We did it 2 times with like no wait. The crowds are like extremely low today. We also did Kilimanjaro Safaris and then walked around the Gorilla Falls Trail and looked at all the gorillas. They were all like eating stuff out of these things that looked like flasks. So we were laughing about that. But We're heading into Dino Land, which is, what is this dinosaur's name? I don't even remember. But it's ginormous and it's really bright. Alright, so it is right about 1 o'clock and we are back in Pandora. We just stayed at Cecilia Canteen where I got a green beer and we agreed that the food was good. Very fresh, especially considering it's quick service. Me and Meredith got chicken bowls. I got mine with the potato hash, which is like sweet potato and regular potatoes. Meredith got hers with rice and beans. And then Mom got a chicken and beef salad type thing. It comes with a sauce as well. Me and Mom got the creamy herb sauce and Meredith got a charred onion vinaigrette. But everything was really good and we kind of agreed that it's one of the like fresher, better places to get quick service in like all of Disney World, not even just Animal Kingdom. So we're finishing our drinks up and then we are gonna go ride Flight of Passage again. It is at a 20-minute wait right now and Navi River Journey is at like a 60-minute wait. So that's kind of nice, but I think my mouth is very green from this, or might be from the blueberry mousse. We had that as well, which was good. It was more like a cheesecake than a mousse. But we're gonna finish our drinks, ride Flight of Passage, and then I don't know what our plans are after that. Heading out of Rafiki's Planet Watch and we got to do like the little, oh there's the train, the affection station I think is what they call it. It's like a petting zoo basically. They have goats, sheep, pigs. There's also like an alpaca and a couple donkeys that are a little bit further away. So that was kind of fun. We also saw an aardvark and they gave like a little presentation about that. And then they have a building that you can go in. That's where they do the animation, like the drawings that you can follow along with. And normally that's where they do the surgeries that you can watch. They're not doing that right now, but they have some like reptiles and stuff that you can look at. But when we were coming out of that building, what was really cool was we saw a sheep that was trained, and it was trained to like push the button to open the door and kneel down and like wave goodbye and stuff. So that was really cool. I've never been over here, so I enjoyed it. And we're gonna catch the train back to like, the rest of everything else. So the last time I checked in, I think we were heading to Expedition Everest, which turned out it's down for the day. It was about 4:30 when we were doing that. Actually, I lied. We went to do Kilimanjaro Safaris one more time and then went to Expedition Everest. But Expedition Everest closed, I don't know what time it closed. We went there at like 4:30 and it was shut down for the day, which is fine. The park's closing at 5. So we quickly headed over to Pandora, which is like kind of catty corner, and did Flight of Passage one more time, and then just sat down and got a night blossom, like popping pearls, and I got a pineapple lumpia, which is like kind of like a spring roll with pineapple and cream cheese inside. Park is technically closed now, so we can't like go do any more rides or anything. We actually were the last people in line at what is this place? Pongu or something, to get this stuff. And once we finish this, we'll head out of the park and go back to our resort. Yeah, so I hate paper straws, so I brought my own metal straws because I know Disney is doing paper straws now. Some places have like the agave straws. Those are good because they feel like plastic straws. These just like, ugh, it's like eating paper. I don't like it. So I brought metal straws. Hello from Coronado Springs. We are just leaving Villa de Lago, which is like the three Bridges Bar and Grill. It has like 2 different names. I don't know. I've been calling it 3 Bridges, but I think technically it's called Villa de Lago. But it's literally like in the middle of the water at Coronado. So we're walking back to the tower. We just had dinner. We got the cheese dip, which was really good. Mom and Meredith both got burgers. Were they good?
Yes.
They were good.
Delicious.
You heard it here. They were delicious. I got Villa de Lago salad, which was pretty simple. It was just like romaine and arugula with some red peppers, white beans, and then it had potatoes on it too, which is kind of random, but it was good. And then I also got the corn dip, which is something they're known for, and it was like street corn but in a dip form. So it had like the mayonnaise and the cheese and the spices and all, so that was good. We're heading back to the room. I think we're gonna put on The Bachelor potentially and watch that and kind of wind down for the rest of the night. We are going to Hollywood Studios tomorrow morning, which means I have to get up and try to get us a boarding pass, hopefully. We'll see. That stresses me out a little bit. Well, there's not really any way that I'm making this look good. Are you okay over there? Mom's brushing her hair and has a bunch of tangles or something. So obviously we're back in our room. We're winding down for the night and getting ready for bed, just watching The Bachelor, watching Queen. This is so entertaining. We just think it's funny. Like I said earlier, we're going to Hollywood Studios tomorrow, so I'm gonna get up and run and hopefully get us a boarding pass. And then they open at 9, so not as early as today, but we're gonna go to bed and I will see you tomorrow.